when they say endowed, and then you told me, oh yeah.
So it is a known fact that everybody on this couch is in doubt, right?
Yeah.
I don't know about
OJ
might be in doubt, but I would have to make a call.
To who?
Rihanna.
To find out if OJ is...
What are you talking about? Is it about my bank account?
Is
it my bank account?
Okay, well,
because that's what I'm thinking, though.
But I saw that you were doing a kind of dance, like...
No, that's what the band was doing. What was he doing? I was just trying to imitate the band, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. We know the walls have ears, but if they could talk, they would say, we love you more, and probably start singing, because with this show, you can't help but feel a euphoria deep inside you.
And yes, we have a soft spot for you. That's why every Thursday we come here to do all that we do just for you to get that nostalgic feeling of goodness.
Yes, so let it be known that nothing is out of our reach when it comes to entertaining just you. Our throwback package is filled with so many memorable moments you would always want to remember and you wouldn't want it to end. Don't say we didn't tell you.
Yes, sir.
All right, my name is Amanda Dara. Today you can call me AD because life is simple. That's it, AD.
I thought it's, okay, life is simple, it's LS, then life is good.
Life is simple, so
LG.
I don't want to stress people that are already stressed.
Okay.
Maybe tomorrow we'll give them something else, like Friday,
Yeah, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is Royal Highness Flanners. I go by the name King OJ. Well, you can call me OJ. That's where it is.
It is what it is. All right, so I don't know whether life is simple. I just know that life is beautiful.
Now see you now.
Come on.
So she did right.
So, it is honey badger right here. It is honey fire. It is honey flames. Yes. Like, I don't have any chill pillow. It is not simple. Every day is party for me. Life is a party. We turn up. We get dressy. And everything every day. It's not my business whether life is simple or life is...
Is it your... Wait, I don't understand. If your life is complicated, that's
my
fine.
life is not complicated, but you know what? Life is beautiful. And we bring all of the sounds and everything into it because you know what? We don't have time for life is simple.
These are people have hypertension. But okay.
Was that part of
life is beautiful,
yes.
Now, wow.
Are we good?
I am tired. But then let's go. Yes, better get ready because on today's edition, we'll be keeping you up to speed on what's happening in the entertainment world. Then we're going celebrity, yes, mode on celebrity birthday shout out right after. We will be hitting the rewind button, taking you back to this day in the entertainment history.
And of course, the fun definitely doesn't stop there, as OJ will be keeping us entertained on social view, sharing with us all the shenanigans happening on social media, while the Chewing Up segment will come afterwards, where one of us will be talking about what's presently causing vexation in their soft, simple life.
Yes, the news recap will follow immediately, after which we'll be checking out where are they now. While on today's Daily Top 5, we'll be talking about great trio R&B girl groups alongside amazing throwback videos. Let's do this, guys.
Refugee All-Star.
Yes, white closure right there. Yeah, let's just get straight into the news.
I mean, check what your mama gave you.
What are you on today?
I didn't even hear what she said. What did she say?
It says,
shake what your mama gave you.
To OJ. Oh, yeah, OJ, shake what your mama gave you.
Somebody gave me rice to eat. I don't know whether they added something to the rice, but I drank water afterwards. I usually don't eat before I come on the show.
Oh, I think that's why.
That's probably why. Too much energy.
All right, let's jump straight into the entertainment news. Ray J spills an alleged Kardashian secret. Well, shortly after reacting to a recent storyline by the Kardashians as a lie in reference to Kim claiming that Kanye met with him at an airport to retrieve a hard drive which had a sex tape, Ray J has now decided to spill the truth and correct a narrative he says has been a burden and an embarrassment for him to the point where he felt suicidal. He made this known in an explosive and exclusive interview with the Daily Mail, saying, "When I put on the comments that all of this is a lie, I didn't mean Kanye coming to meet with me about some second sex tape. I mean all of this is all a lie. From the beginning of us putting this sex tape out, this has been the biggest lie in the industry, in the history of entertainment. I've never leaked anything. I've never leaked a sex tape in my life. It has never been a leak. It has always been a deal and a partnership between Kris Jenner and Kim and me, and we've always been partners since the beginning of this thing. According to the singer-actor, he admitted that releasing the sex tape was initially his idea after seeing the fame Paris Hilton, Kim's friend, collected from a leaked video. But Kim opted on the idea, even roping her mother to undo the logistics with an entertainment company. Apparently, Kim and Ray J signed a contract to release 3 of the videos, which he said Kim alone has had in her possession since 2002, but only 1 video was released in 2007. Ray J also made it known that he feels regret for his role in putting the tape out there, because he alone was publicly blamed for leaking it. However, he remained hush all these years except for the occasional comments like last week due to a contract he claims he signed without legal advice. He continues saying, and I quote, "I feel suicidal because when you know something is real and is true and you're watching a whole family create an empire from a lie they have created, it's heartbreaking and disrespectful to all the entertainers who have been honest and true to their craft." End quote. On how this whole drama affects him as a father, Ray J said, "I just want my daughter and my son to appreciate what I have done here on earth and know that their dad doesn't go for exploiting women, disrespecting women, and leaking footage of someone who didn't give permission."
Just so you know, Ray J allegedly reacted to Kim via Instagram in screenshots he shared with Daily Mail after a decade of no communication. Is seen pleading with her in lengthy messages to stop promoting the narrative that leaked their sex tape. Ray J also spoke about what really happened at the airport with Kanye West. He said they had a 4-hour meeting in a private terminal, speaking on a father-to-father level, while Kanye revealed that the footage on the laptop, according to Ray J, the laptop and hard drive Kanye gave to him in the episode did contain pictures, videos, and even conversations between both of them before their split. He said it wasn't a sex tape, it was a lot of pictures, a lot of little mini videos, and a lot of proof we've been talking over the years. If you send me an email in 2008, the computer doesn't change the date on it. As regards to why he is speaking now, Ray J said, if they didn't come back and show how they really were, how greedy and slimy they really were, I would never have had the enthusiasm or the will to go out and speak about my truth. And while Ray J expects consequences for speaking out, he told Daily Mail he also feels relieved after unloading his truth. He said money and an apology won't work. Instead, he says Kim has to be honest with herself.
Where do we pick this story from?
I'm in shock.
I knew, and this is where I'm just missing Kanye West. I don't know, they said it's probably in rehab because it's been a while we had Kanye doing this Kanye shrug and ranting. Now, when I saw this story, earlier when we talked about it, during that footage where Kim said, "Oh, Kanye went to meet Ray J, got the clip from him, oh my God," and Ray J now said it's all a lie. Now the question was it Kanye that was lying? Because Kanye said this earlier. Was Kanye lying that he got that tape? Then why is Kim saying Kanye got this? And why are they still talking about the tape?
How many years after, right?
Yeah, if they want it to be a past. Yes, I get it with the Kardashians. They always love to be in the news. That's why during all that Kanye rants, I wasn't even blaming Kanye or anything.
So you feel that even if there is no news, they look for, what is that thing we can resurrect?
So they stopped their keeping up with the Kardashians.
Yeah,
they have a new streaming platform now.
Yes.
They are doing the Kardashians. First, they said, oh, one of the snippets that they put out, Kanye wanted to quit doing music to style me. I'm like, why are you looking for this guy's trouble? Now, the sex tape that nobody, once in a while, people talk about it. Now, we're not talking about it. Now, you people now drag Ray J into the conversation. Oh, Kanye went to the airport to get the tape from Ray J. And Ray J said it's not a lie. So you've gone to look for two people's trouble on their own for a conversation that you don't want to, that you want to stop talking about. So now, look at everything that's blown for now.
I think this might be because of this. And I think where I want to believe him is where he was talking about their mother and what they do. This is what they do for a living. and they will do anything, as you said, to be in the news. Because I don't know why they are resurrecting this. And this person says, I just want to be a good father to my daughter. Because, of course, I don't want to be that person that, oh, he does this and then he disrespects women and he leaks tapes and all of these things. I don't know. If people want to put things behind them, let it just be behind them already.
I'm not letting it be a content again.
Because I really don't like when... Okay, people know that Kanye is the type of way, this is his temperament, and every time it is very quick to put blames on him and say that, oh, he's the one at fault every now and then because somebody is very quiet and they are actually the one...
Kanye is not very quiet.
No, I'm not talking about Kanye because another person that is
quiet.
Kim is quiet. So you have a couple, one is quiet, one is very loud. And the loud one, anytime they say there is trouble, the first person you think of is because this person is loud. You don't know that that person that is quiet so can be very, very, very... You know?
I think that there's a lot of things that happened when they released this sex tape. And, you know, it has actually always been centered around Kris Jenner, even right from time. What was told to the masses is that Kris Jenner handled it. We didn't really know how she handled it. Perhaps there was a settlement, which is what he's trying to insinuate, that they probably agreed. It was a partnership between himself, and Kris Jenner. And that means there was some sort of financial settlement for him.
No, like, let's shoot this.
No, not let's shoot
this.
That's
what Ray J
it's not, no. They had apart from the sex tape, I'm not saying that's the partnership alone. Yeah. Obviously, let's shoot this, yes. According to him, there were 3. We'll settle you. So that's why he has been quiet for all these years. So if he's coming out now to talk about his truth and what's not, if it was a bad deal that they all connived to do, then he was also part of it. Like the victim thing he's trying to put out there, I'm not really buying into it. I'm not really buying into it because he also benefited from it.
So you don't think they would have said anything if they didn't bring it up?
So now there was also a video where Kim actually saw her son looking as was like a clip online.
So it now looks like it's Ray J that leaked it. So that's where Ray J is vexing. Like, why will you people keep pushing the narrative that I leaked this, whereas we all sat down together? Okay, you know what? Kim was Paris Hilton's PA. Oh, so your Oga did this thing, or she blew. You know what? Don't you think you should do it? Kim went to call her mother. Mommy, there's this deal, let's run it. So you all sat down together. Let's do this. We even scheduled this thing that we'll do 3. This one this year,
be like
this one that year. It'll be like Blood Sister series. So we'll do this one this year. The only one came out, but the whole drama was, oh, it's Ray J that leaked it. It's Ray J that leaked it.
If that's the deal, if that is the deal that he signed,
at
the end of the day, if he's saying his truth, I think that what they need to do is also come out and say their side of the story.
I said we did it together.
But yeah, I said we did it together, but he should. That's what he's asking for. Yeah. But then again, we have not heard their side of the story. But him also trying to insinuate that it's because of him that they are now the big people that they are. It's just rubbish, actually. It's actually just rubbish. It is.
Are you biased?
No, I'm not being biased. Yes, the sex tape brought them to light, but it is not the reasons why the Kardashians is not just Kim. The Kardashians is the whole family, plus the Jenner.
So when did they start? How did we know them?
So the Paris Hilton that had a sex tape that was leaked, are we talking about her today?
And she has done
it. The other people that have had sex tapes that we don't remember.
They capitalized on it
and blew. Beautiful. But he's also trying to capitalize on the fact that they have now become as successful as they are.
But they keep blaming him.
He probably wants more settlement.
No, he went on saying that now he's always trying to get deals to grow in the industry.
I beg you, Ray J should sleep. When last did you talk about Ray J?
They keep going back.
Ray J is looking for attention.
Ray J has a tech company and he's doing well.
He's doing well, actually.
He's doing well. So what Ray J is saying, you people started an empire with waiting with connive. Because you people now later change the narrative that it was me that leaked it. If I'm trying to get TV gigs,
but that
or
was
get
the narrative
music
from
gigs,
the start.
It has always been that it's Ray J that leaked it.
So that's what I'm saying. So 20 years later now you're coming out to say that this is not it.
Because we've moved on. We've moved on.
Who started
Nobody's
it
talking about it. The people are doing your show. You came back with a new show, and you're pushing that narrative again for ratings. Why will you not vex?
Well, they need to come out and say. Because if that was really what happened, Kanye West that talks a lot, how come he never mentioned it?
Kanye has been dropping it hints that Kris Jenner is the orchestrator in all of this thing. Kris Jenner this, Kris Jenner that. Then Ray J is coming out and saying, even the mother.
I still like the Kardashians, but okay.
We gotta love them, but.
So it's safe to say that you're biased, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm stressed already. and I know for this their show, Kanye, just come out from wherever you are. I'm missing.
What is it? Leave Kanye, please.
I'm missing his input.
Please.
Let's just move on to the next story.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber reveals suffering an emotional breakdown. Justin Bieber has come out to reveal that he suffered a little bit of an emotional breakdown after he got married to Hailey Baldwin, realizing that marriage wasn't going to fix all of his problems. The Grammy Award-winning singer made this known as he opened up about his struggle during a recent interview on Apple Music's The Ebro Show. He said, and I quote, "I remember when I first got married, I hit a little bit of an emotional breakdown because I thought marriage was going to fix all of my problems, and it didn't. It just kind of was a reflection of like, man, you are a bit of a hypocrite." It continued, "You want your wife to do something that you're not doing, and it's like it's hard sometimes to look in the mirror and really have to realize, man, maybe you are not the person that you necessarily thought that you were, and that's just a result of trauma and life circumstances." Justin Bieber also noted that his faith journey and personal relationship with Jesus allowed him to not be so hard on himself, concluding that once he realized that God is compassionate and loving, it changed everything for him. This is, however, not the first time the Canadian singer will be speaking about his marriage. He had previously opened up about his mental health and marriage, detailing how the two can impact each other during an interview with GQ last April. Justin Bieber noted how relationships aren't always easy, as he was dealing with a lot of trauma during the start of his marriage. Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber tied the knot twice after rekindling their romance in 2018, first at a courthouse in New York City in 2018, followed by a second ceremony with friends and family present in South Carolina in 2019. Now, almost 4 years into their marriage, both Justin and Hailey have publicly reflected on the challenges they face as newlyweds, most recently overcoming Hailey's health scare.
I
know
always knew.
Honeypot has a lot to say about this marriage.
I am so sorry.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I've always known that something is not just right somewhere. What it is, I've not been able to put my finger on it, but I know that once they got married, Justin Bieber just changed. Yes, he said he gave his life to Christ, and I know that when you give your life to Christ, you're not supposed to be, I don't know, it wasn't the Justin Bieber we used to know.
Hey,
you know, his looks, I tell you, the mood, everything just changed.
I was even thinking you
But
come
that's
from the
because of
Selena
him.
Gomez.
So yes,
That's because of him.
I'm already sounding like a broken record when it comes to Selena Gomez, because I think that I'm sorry, especially when people are married, you have to respect them. But are people married to people that they're not even meant to be together?
So whose fault is that? I think that Justin Bieber has always had a lot of issues, right? Even
Child
before he
star.
got married, being a child star and having to deal with that level of fame. And then, of course, his interaction with his church,
Yeah.
and then his newfound belief in Christ and all of that. I think that he felt marrying Hailey Bieber would just make his life,
transform him.
will make his life, you know, because at the end of the day, it just shows that human beings think that there's a pattern to life, you know, be successful, then
Yeah.
married and have a kid. Okay, then my life kind of makes sense. Then getting married and it's like, my life is still not making as much sense as I want it to. And that all that is still on him. I wouldn't blame that on Hailey Bieber. If, talking about him picking her as a choice of wife, I don't really know why, because it was really a shock to the whole
everybody.
world. Like Hailey Baldwin,
there was Selena Gomez there.
it was that so two
friends.
different people, but they know why they liked each other, and I think it's very honest of him to actually come out and say that this is what I felt, or however we're dealing. I think that maybe this was a beginning of sometimes people say that the first 2 years of marriage or the first year of marriage is
if
rough.
they
Maybe
unpack
that's
all
it.
of this, maybe they can feel better, right?
Yeah.
Interesting stuff. You mentioned something, and I truly agree. So people think that marriage is a type of some sort of, you know, achievement. You know, that once you get into it, your life, you know, miraculously just gets,
Changes.
you know, changes and all that. But
Africans always say that.
so I'm not saying that.
To
So,
marry. I am
Arrange.
so I'm not saying that it will not arrange. Number one, the person that you have chosen, but now it does not, as she said, it is not on that person. It is on you.
Yeah.
Have you been able to love yourself? Have you discovered yourself? Have you known yourself before getting into that thing? And don't think that one miracle is just going to happen.
Maybe
I know.
Hailey was submissive.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I have to say.
I'm not just a fan.
I just feel you're not just a fan of the marriage, because there was a snatch somewhere. I just feel that these child stars
They always
growing
have
up right
problems.
They are
now.
robbed of their
Yeah.
childhood. You're
Yeah.
not permitted to do what children do. So it's going to be there, standing out, something
Michael
missing
Jackson
every now and
complained
then.
that, yeah. Michael Jackson complained, and we can see how, if it's not Selena Gomez that is complaining, it's Smiley Cyrus, that one. Yeah. Okay.
Another story for
well,
another
well,
day.
Another
hold
story
on
for
to the
another
news,
day,
man.
indeed.
All right. Wow. I don't know whether you are stressed as me with all of this gist that we have gisted today, but then let us go on to something very interesting. All right. It is time for celebrity birthday shout-outs. First up in alphabetical order is Adele, who is 34 today. She is an award-winning English singer, vocalist, and songwriter. Popular for songs such as Someone Like You, Rolling in the Deep, Set Fire to the Rain, Hello, Easy on Me, and the list goes on. She is one of the world's best-selling music artists with sales of over 120 million records.
Adele, sometimes I feel like she's using jazz or something. But I think that she's just a very vulnerable, no, not vulnerable, very honest person.
I
And
think vulnerability is
Yeah,
part of it,
yeah.
and people appreciate it.
Definitely.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Adele.
birthday. Moving on, Bimbo Akintola is 52 today. The Nigerian multi-award winning actress has graced the screens in different roles for over 25 years. She is a talented and creative entertainer, popularly known for her role in the films like Owo Blue, Out of Bounds, Circle of Three, Dangerous Twins, Diamond Rings, and many others.
Those are like mad movies,
Yeah.
like Diamond
Oh,
Rings.
Bimbo Akintola is somebody I
yeah.
really, really do love.
I think she was in the Most Wanted. That was them, Genevieve, when they were shooting.
She's been
girl
doing it
group
for a
killing.
while and
Yes,
still
until
maintaining
now.
relevance.
I love her. I love how she celebrates other people. You go to her page and she's genuinely happy for other people.
Happy birthday.
All right. Yes, Chris Brown is 33 today. He is an award-winning American singer-songwriter, dancer, and actor with various chart-topping songs. To his credit, he made his on-screen film debut in Stop the Yard and has since appeared in other projects such as This Christmas, Takers, Think Like a Man, and Battle of the Year.
Breezy. Happy birthday, Chris Brown.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Chris Brown. Moving on, Craig David is 41 today. You might remember the British singer, songwriter, rapper, DJ, and record producer for songs such as Walking Away, Rendezvous, 7 Days, Feel Me In, Unbelievable, and others.
Amanda, what did you say about Craig David that year?
I went to his page and I was like, Craig David don't old though. But I was still singing
yeah.
Monday, and they were the one on Tuesday. I said, okay, it's all right. Happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday to him. And moving on swiftly, Henry Cavill is 39 today. The English actor is popular for playing Clark Kent, aka Superman, in the DC Extended Universe superhero films like Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, and Justice League. Other movies to his credit include Enola Holmes, The Man from U.N.C.L.E., and Mission Impossible Fallout.
Yeah, super talented guy. Yeah. Now he fits that Superman role, by the
Yeah,
way.
That's right.
Is he the only Superman? Because I've not noticed.
We've had other people, but
He's the only one that I remembered. The most memorable Superman.
yeah.
Yes. Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
All right, Ijebu is 43 today. Olatayo Amokade, popularly known as Ijebu, is a Nigerian comic actor and movie producer known for his comic roles in most Yoruba movies. Ijebu.
Funny guy.
Very funny guy. Happy birthday to him. John Rice Davies is 78 today. He is a Welsh actor and voice actor best known for portraying Salah in the Indiana Jones movies and Gimli in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. He has acted in other movies like The Untouchables, Shogun, Claudius, James Bond film, The Living Daylight, and many others. He also voiced acted as Hades in Justice League, Man Ray in SpongeBob SquarePants, amongst others.
What?
Yeah.
What? Okay, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Murphy Afolabi is 48 today. Is a famous Nigerian actor, scriptwriter, movie producer, and director who is well respected in the Yoruba movie industry.
Is the one that's...
Oh, that has the factor. You are just somehow, okay? Happy birthday to him. He's a great Yoruba actor.
Yes, he is.
And we really respect him.
Happy
Are you
birthday.
going to stop using it to catch cruise on
Yes,
social media?
just stop already. Stop and respect people for once, okay? And especially whoever puts together social view. Respect yourself and warn yourself, okay? Thank you so much. All right, to move on. Salawa Abeni is 61 today. Queen Salawa Abeni is a Nigerian singer and the queen of Waka music. In 1976, debut album, late General Murtala Ramat Mohammed, became the first recording by a female artist in Yoruba songs to sell over 1 million copies in Nigeria. That's a great
That's a
feat.
big deal.
Yes,
yeah,
a great feat.
awesome.
Happy birthday to the
birthday.
queen of Waka. All right, moving on. Toke Makbar is a year older today. He's an award-winning Nigerian filmmaker, producer, movie and music video director. His works include The Millions, The Island, Merry Men, and The Real Yoruba Demons, Kada River, Lieutenant, amongst others.
Super talented director, and of course,
Yes.
doing music, doing movies. That's
And then
talented
some of the
there.
movies there are very, very big
top
movies.
movies.
Yeah.
Lutana,
That's
massive.
right,
Merry
Lieutenant,
Men,
yeah, that's
massive.
right, yeah.
All right.
All right, I will say happy birthday to everybody celebrating today. We love you and we're sending you all the peace, light, and every good thing you wish for yourself today. You are special. We love you once again.
You
Okay?
are
Enjoy
special.
the rest of the day.
We love you. You are special. All right, guys. Up next is Rewind. Yes, up next is Rewind. Let's take a look at what happened on this day in entertainment history.
Watch this.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1999, at the 34th Academy of Country Music Awards, Garth Brooks, Faith Hill, and Tim McGraw win. And in 2015, Traveler, the debut album by Chris Stapleton, is released. It went on to win the Grammy Award Best Country Album in 2016 and the Billboard Album of the Year 2016. And finally, in 2018, still on this day, Childish Gambino, aka Donald Glover, releases a music video to the new single, This Is America. And that's it on Rewind.
Watch this.
Return this look.
Yes.
I know, right?
Yes.
People like Amanda.
Yeah, my full chest.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, you're in the right place. If you want to check out the crazy happenings on social media space, you better get ready for some good laughs. On that note, we say welcome to Socialville. Yeah. This one is from our Caleb Music 8, and it says the urge to marry after attending the wedding. Make I go watch wrestling to clear my head of such.
That is so true.
Because you be like, go.
So
Yeah,
men
don't
will be
do that
trying to
again.
call.
It's not that it affects you.
Before, I said when my cousin was getting married, I said, wow, I was even telling God that, it's from that place, Dick Skinny, how you so enjoyed somebody's wedding and all that. But see, I know they do that kind of thing again, because let's marry start first and see whether you still want to.
Well, break this table.
Yeah.
But I think it's just natural, especially when the couple is very in love and then all these songs and they're dancing.
Yeah.
And one guy will just come and meet you, be like, hey, what's up? You look so good. Come here. Then we're always having deep conversations. You won't have, it's not like a regular, if you meet a guy like at a party or what's not. The conversations will be very family-oriented, kids, marriage. It's a lie.
I like this guy. It's a
lie.
You won't watch wrestling to clear your
These
head.
days,
It's a
I can
lie.
like stuff and really appreciate and, oh, wow, congratulate people.
Next.
No, next, because what? No, I don't envy people. I just wish them the best.
What's your heart made of?
Thank you
Yeah.
so much. It is made of blood and orange that God put
Orange,
together.
orange. Yeah, this one says, when all your friends get their parents' permission to go out, but your mom still keeps saying no.
This thing campaign, no.
Very annoying.
Now you ask yourself, she can't be my mother.
I can't. This is
not
my
possible.
family.
No, it's not possible.
My own was that I wanted to attend a certain lesson. You know that lesson that everybody is attending,
Yeah,
and then you know because you want to, because your friends are there and all that, because they've always gotten private teachers for me. They don't allow me to attend all those public lessons, and because my childhood friend was attending this lesson,
I have to be among.
but the good part was that because my father liked that my childhood friend and he just believed in her. So I said, so person who attends the lesson too. I said,
Okay. No, this particular one was annoying growing
That
up because
one,
your friend will even still be outside the door, like just nearby, and she's saying, "No, have you washed plates? Have you made will you get this?" I like it's presence of my friend, so that my friend will now go outside and say, "Look at you. Your mommy even was telling you to go and wash plate. Why your sisters
Don't
were
hurry
gay?"
up for your mother will beat
You better,
you.
I think it's what I can do. I will not even say plate. I will say, come on, go and wash your pants.
Hey!
Wicked mother. This caption says, "Staying at home, verb, a punishment in childhood, but a blessing in adulthood."
Can you repeat again? A
Staying at
punishment.
home in childhood,
Yes.
but a blessing in adulthood. Who agrees
So
with this?
true. So true.
Yeah.
I don't know
From
what we're
from
looking
the
for.
previous one, like, stay in your house.
Sometimes
But you
even
want to
this,
go outside.
we out here.
Yeah,
I'm like, we're inside, oh, please. I don't tire.
But now what?
But some people are really extroverted that they go out, and I really, really clap for them. I'm applauding them
Like
because
every
all more
blessed
men.
time.
Two
It's a
times
lot of energy.
in a weekend that I go out like this, like
feel
all
like-
the week I went out, so I feel like
So everybody agrees with this.
The energy levels are different. That's the thing.
But I think maybe some adults will still disagree.
This one
Ah,
bit.
man.
So this is a picture of your favorite comedian, Arole, with his mouth. Boo. How do you remember? Oleno. Okay, this one is what? Which one is Olano?
What?
I watch a lot of
Honey,
Yoruba
but what
movies.
Do you know that I don't know? Because if they watch your movie past me, this one, When people know a song, Yoruba people may say,
This caption says, when the teacher starts announcing scores and the person you had copied scored 1/10.
Hey,
That's why you can actually open your mouth. Wow.
if the person scored what are you going to
1/10.
1/10.
You're
I
scoring like
copied you.
0.
You're not
Or
still be
minus
thinking
2.
that maybe a miracle will happen.
Maybe, yeah.
You know that those are times that you not start praying to God, like God, there's nothing you
can
can
change
do.
it.
You
Your word
can
says
change
ask
it. Your
and it will
word,
give it to
and
you.
today I'm asking you,
I
change
will not
that
do it again.
one
I will read
to
the
10
next
over
time.
10. Nonsense.
Yeah.
But it's not the only one with the expression. I saw the person beside it.
Yes, and Duchess K says, I really went to a man's house to use his Wi-Fi and never really returned home. It's been 8 years.
Oh my God! From Wi-Fi to Wi-Fi.
That's according to Alex Vivi
Interesting stuff.
Nabwe.
Wow, this is so interesting.
Yeah, I think that men are doing some scam when it comes to this marriage thing. Because I also saw a tweet from a woman that was like, wait, oh, I just realized I have 2 children. I'm in this man's house. He didn't even toast me. What's going on?
Somebody said that the man did not even propose to her. So you see all those kneeling down and this and that. And just say, collect ring. Say, kneel down and say, who is kneeling now?
Those are the people in Peter Duchess WhatsApp
My
group.
dear, you have been scammed.
Okay, let's just move on. This one says, I don't care if you see me through my window. If I said I ain't home, I ain't home.
That's me.
Oh, wow. I think it's Honey Pot and OG.
Yes.
You see me, I'm not the house there. But I just see, especially that car one.
I'm not home.
But your car,
It's not my.
Hey.
I can see.
Your
But
car in
guess
the
what? You
compound.
can be so misled if it comes to my car. Because I park my car and go away for days. You will see my car. You will not just see me.
let's just move on. This one says, a daily bad boy. This is a picture of Honey Pot's favorite pet, a cat. And this caption says, 4-year-old me, Mommy, I don't want to go to school. Me, after 2 slaps. Look at the tears in your eyes. You're brushing. And
What
when
kind
you're
of
taking
mother
your
is
bath,
Honey Pot? Okay, Honey Pot.
when you're taking your bath, you're still crying like,
Why
"Oh,
now?
let's go."
I don't want to go to school today.
I think for every kid, I think it's 10% of kids that will agree to just want to go to school. without being pushed or beaten
I
to go
think
to school?
it's Nigerian kids because
It's everywhere.
school over there seems more
It's
fun.
everywhere.
What we see in Sirisha, it looks more
Yeah, it
fun.
looks
Like
like-
you go,
But when I was-
your teacher
when
waits
I-
for you at the
Only
door.
for wants to even go out.
I wanted to go to school. Even my mom told me that the first time that I went to school, I didn't cry. You know how
You just told them
leave your-
bye-bye.
I just said bye-bye.
No, that was me too.
But there were certain days that I just wanted to take a break. Like, and I will not be forming, I'm not feeling fine, but they will just say, just use this drug and then you'll be
I'll be
okay, go
good.
to school. I'm like, what?
But what is really happening in school?
Yeah, motivational speaker. What's really happening in school?
Don't
We-
mind out this one.
we
She
don't must be
finished
like
with a strong, don't be,
Computer scientist. She
Don't
can,
listen to
don't
me.
be the same, bro.
she can invent things. Actually.
Please go to school.
So this is a picture of a wash and basin with the tap coming outside. And the caption says, the plumber who did this also celebrated Labor Day. Because you're supposed to wash into the basin.
So when it comes to Nigerian things,
Nigerian
Are you going
artisans.
through a phase?
it's not even about going to a
This is
place
the
right
reason
now,
why
but-
you need to actually go to school.
Okay.
Because even if you have passion for this thing, you
They
need
can
to go and learn
convince
some
you
math.
to see the good thing in this thing.
Okay, let me be on this guy's side, this
Okay.
plumber side. This pipe is probably, when you wash your hand or anything,
It spoils the wall.
It will spoil the wall, number one, and it might probably still end up falling down, like the water pouring
So
here.
So what happened to the tap? Why is the tap that long?
So instead of washing it inside,
Yeah,
and that'll make you to be cleaning the wash and basin, why not just do it on the ground normally?
And then the
No,
grass can
no.
be watered. I mean,
No,
so it's
no,
like
no.
2 in 1.
No, you did not even listen to me. So you get a bucket to spray. Because you know it was
So
not truly, it was not really done well and all that.
So let's put
when
some
you know
buckets.
when the water that pours inside the bucket,
You now pour the water in the bucket
not
inside the
drainage.
sink.
I'm mad, that's a gutter. Not
it's
drainage.
better.
So what's that in that basin
It's
for?
not my business.
Dear plumber, we tried. Let me drop this last one. At Chigozie Obi says, LMAO, not me experiencing a blackout in London. Nigeria, leave me now. It's not even been a week. And at Kai Omnina says, just imagine you had roommates and this happened. Everyone's screaming, oh my God, what's going on? And you're just there calmly calculating how long your phone will last before the power is possibly restored. Yeah, Nigeria will make
Please
you...
don't guys spoil London for us. So. All these
I'm so
people.
sorry because you know that when they have like maybe some natural
Disaster.
It's a lie. Her head they carry on. Please, she's not spoil London for us. Your head is not for London.
Because you're seeing
Come
everybody
back home.
panicking. Like, there's no
Because some
light.
people are still looking forward to going to London.
That's why-
People are panicking. There's no light, there's no electricity, there's no power. And you're like...
No, the first thing you do is
Another
putting on
matter.
your flashlights on your phone. It's so like second day.
Yeah. Okay, Nigerians will always be Nigerians. Ladies and gentlemen, Social View was a blast as usual, and that's all what we've got today. Tomorrow is another day. The second hour is about to set up. But first, let's get into some more throwback vibes. See you soon.
Righty, if you are just tuning in, this is Splash, where your entertainment is our top priority. You missed the first hour of the show, but not to worry. The second hour promises to pack an even bigger punch, okay? But first, it's that time to trade off, where one of us will be updating us on what's getting him or her stirred up.
I'm good.
I am so good.
I was trying to be good until I had to deal with a situation at work. And the situation was, you know how they always say customers are always right. But what happens when a customer is wrong
Customer
and
is always
doesn't
right.
admit to being wrong and wants you to take that blame? So we're dealing with a client who, okay, let me not even go into it. But basically, she wanted the time slots for a service, and then she wanted 2 people to come, and 1 person came. But that time slots, we had given it to, we had reserved it for her. We couldn't give it to any other person. And then she's like, she wants the payment back. And so she made the payment.
Because of the 2 people that did not come.
Because only 1 out of 2 came. And we're like, okay, we're going to do a partial refund because we had reserved this time. We could have had somebody that would come. And then she went ballistic. We're going to drag you. You are fraudsters. You are scammers. You are this and that. And honestly, normally when I have kind of customers like this, first of all, I don't reply immediately. I try to remove myself because this was my team telling me that deal with this so we don't know what to do. So usually I'll give myself time, but I was just very, I was very irritated.
You couldn't take it.
So I was just like, okay, go ahead.
Drag me.
Do your, because I don't know.
Why would I see Amanda for all those blogs now?
Why are you threatening me? Why are you? I don't. We don't respond well to threats, and then we had this mad back and forth, which I was not very proud of, if I must say. But I was just thinking to myself, at the end of the day, I have to give her this refund, even though she's not right in this situation, right? But it's okay. We'll do it. But what is the basis of that statement? Customers is always right. And it's also obvious that customers are also using this to extort people.
Yes,
because when she said,
right.
because she had to pay into our dollar account, and she was like, she's going to contact the bank. She was very serious, so she's going to contact the bank and say that, and report it as fraud, so that they will give her all her money back. And I said, so who is doing fraud then? Because you're accusing us of being fraudsters, but you're saying that you're going to take all the money back when we already rendered a service to you. And the reason why I couldn't render the rest is because of you. So who is now the fraudster? She said, no, show me your parents' policy, show me your this. She was making so much noise. At the end of the day, to make situations better, this is what we had to do. But I was just thinking to myself that I don't understand this customer is always right. Shouldn't there be repercussions for when you are wrong? Nope. Is that what the policies are for? Because now I'm actually working on our policies, though, that as you are paying, we'll be sending it to you. That's, oh yeah, if you miss this, this is what happens. But
you should have.
You know, okay, so I would say that I understand where you're coming from, and I understand the fact that she took it too far. But I tell you what, some people like all their I's to be dotted and their T's to be crossed. So she said 2 people. She wanted the 2 people.
One came.
So, yes. So, because she could say that, what was the agreement? We agreed that it was going to be 2, and then you sent 1 person.
She sent 1 person.
Okay.
And they had already
She sent 1 person, not us.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't
so that
get
was
that
not
part
from us. So we're like, okay, is somebody else going to replace this person? No. I want the money back.
Okay.
Fine, we'll give you the money back.
I go Bluetooth, I want my money back.
You see?
I'm always
you see? Customer behavior. But from the other end of it, that's what I'm saying, this idea of customers. The other end of it is that we actually could have had a customer, a paying customer for that slot. But you asked us to keep it for you.
So I think that there should be a clause in whatever thing you do so that they can read, and when they are now throwing tantrums, you can say, see,
Section 2.
This is what this says. So that's when
why does it have to get to that level?
Because some people are really difficult to deal with. And so if it gets to that level, and business is business, no matter how we try to be friendly when you come in and we say, oh, good morning, ma, and all that. Thank you so much for coming and all that. It is still business. It is still business because of people like this.
The only thing I have to say to people like this, because there are a lot, sometimes they're the ones that don't even give you that much money. They're the ones that their mouth is so
stress, that give you a lot of stress.
You will set up your own business, don't worry. Yeah? You will set up your own business. That's my prayer for you.
Okay, maybe you did it to somebody too.
But
you did it to somebody too. That's why I did it to you.
So the thing about being a fraudster there, because, you know, I talked about something here before. And, you know, I was going to buy something from someone online. And then that person, I told her my size. I told her, I showed her my picture. I am busty. If this is not wickedness.
You know, I'm going to go to my own
because I don't even know why you're laughing right now. Because
all these
so you know what that person did? So that person now sent me, I think she wanted money. So she sent me small. Small, as if you see this small. Now cropped up was small. I now said, but I told you and I gave you my size. I now said, see, I'm not happy with you and I'm going to call you out if you don't send somebody to come and get this thing and you refund me.
But why threaten businesses?
She now said that she's not fraudulent when I use the word. She said she's not. You are not.
But this is not what I ordered for.
Bradlets!
This is the problem. Customers are always right. It's okay.
But I
pray for you. You will open business.
You did it to somebody too.
I try as much that the photo that you see on my page is what you get. So
that was your ordered.
You know that one of something will be big, and then you will now get it. It will be a clutch. I'm sorry. But all these things are fraudulent.
Okay, so
I'm just giving you the other angle because we always hear the customer is always right angle. I'm just giving you the flip end of it. It's okay. We're going to give her money. It's okay.
If not me, that kind of situation, safe.
Well done. You would always just have customers that are not easy.
I will drag you. Okay, you're not lying. Okay, after that rant session, ladies and gentlemen, here's a recap of the entertainment news in case you missed it earlier. We talked about this one. Ray J spills an alleged Kardashian secret. And Ray J, 90% of people believe you. Amanda is the 10% that doesn't believe.
Justin Bieber, I'm not going to put my mouth in this position. Justin Bieber reveals suffering and emotional breakdown.
Yeah, very stressful entertainment news for today. All right, guys, we'll be back after this break.
All right, I wish you guys could actually see what goes on right here off air.
I'm sipping my tea.
It's just slight
I am just
communication
tea, but you know what? Amanda and OJ.
Kim Kardashian. That's my
shirts today.
That's my
we'll take it outside.
That's my boo right there, by the way. But Kim.
Since when now?
As in, like, when did Kim become your boo? You're actually the one that every single time Kim comes up, you're like, hey, the sex tape. And that's what Ray J is doing. He's trying to exploit that woman, but that's not what we're talking about.
Why are they talking about the sex tape till now?
It's only, that's
past.
That is not what we're saying.
2007.
OJ, leave me
then
alone.
people are doing show in 2022. You're still saying,
20 years later.
The sex tape. And Ray J, Kanye went to, like, can you just keep the sex tape out of the world and let's move on?
Is this not worrisome? Okay, now it's time for We're All Day. Now let's keep you up to date on who has been off the scenes.
It's Where Are They Now? Cash 11. A gifted artist and producer, Cash 11 created a followership that appreciates good music both within and outside his territory, Lagos Island. Born Aziz Olarewaju Ojutsiku in Lagos Island, Cash 11 got his stage name from one of his names, Kashimawu, meaning cash for short. That's let's wait and see, and his tribal mark representing the 11. This grandson of late Shakara music legend Alhaji Lefty Salami Balogun started rapping in 1994 with a group called DLB, comprising of his brother Dakwa Balogun and Bayo Balogun. Now, Dakwa and Bayo traveled back to Canada, so Cash had to look for another group called The Mighty Kids. This group recorded some songs, gained some airplay, performed at the French Cultural Center, campus, and other shows. Performed at the French Cultural Center, some campuses, and also had their shows. But then they broke up in 2000 when K-Flow decided that he wanted to travel back to London. Bent on being a music star, Cash joined a group of 12 rappers called X-Chronics to record a mixtape album, released 2 singles on radio, and received heavy rotation on some radio stations. In 2011, the multi-talented act decided to go into music production and studio engineering, and as fate would have it, he met Big Lo on the internet and started producing as his studio went on to produce for artists like Too Short on the Alaba Boy multi-platinum song and album Which Level, brought back to the limelight the multi-talented TV presenter and dancehall act Spider-Man with the song Dancehall. He also produced rap icon Rugged Man's Emini featuring Dagreen and Durella, Wandiko, Dr. Seed of Mohit, Timmy of Defunct Tribes, Exclusive, Shanko, Rashid, Reminisce, Lexidu and others have also enjoyed his creative work. Nice and interesting, Cash. Well, he featured in multi-selling album and songs, performed at numerous shows, and also was an independent radio show producer. But by 2007, Cash formed his record label Twale Records, which was responsible for promoting his first album, Triple Twale. The I Am Lagos Island Jaw crooner reigned from 2008 to 2011 and then went silent. Rumor had it that he went underground to work on a new album, The Return of Kukute, which we're still waiting for years after. Well, Kashimawu, Abi, now you know where they are now.
This was a diss song, man.
Yeah. I mean, women really loved it.
Loved it.
Why is it that we don't have female groups again? Ladies.
I think everybody's trying to build their individual brand. And because nobody wants to, how do I say this? I mean, there's Beyonce and there's Kelly Rowland and there's Michelle. So everybody wants to be the Beyonce. That's a better way of saying it.
Yeah. Okay, so everybody wants to be the lead singer or something.
Have the most fame, have the most attention. I mean, when you start off a group, who will stay in the middle?
Yeah. Who is the one that will start the song?
So that is why I really appreciate some people, especially this dance group that Nico Rose, belong to. I like the fact that they made one person, okay, you stand in the middle. It does not mean that you're
No,
better
all of
than...
them used to shuffle it too.
No, they shuffle it, but somehow a lot of people, for the longest, people thought that Liquor Rose was actually like their face.
Even Liquor wasn't the, yeah, she wasn't even the one always.
Or something?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, I thought so too as well. But the dynamics has changed because she came out with people that said, well,
Yeah.
But they supported. They were campaigning for her.
I even talked about this thing that we were supposed to start like a girl group on the show. That Onipot is the one that will be the Beyonce. she'll be the Beyonce and two Baba. She's the one that will start everything. Like,
I'm not joining that group.
Why?
You see, this is
Why?
problem.
She said
If my hair not a fly back,
she
I'm
said she
not
will even
doing it.
audition you.
Eh?
She said she will audition
Yeah,
you.
audition me.
I said I'll consider you because
Excuse you.
Listen,
Excuse you. What?
the group has broken up before starting. The group don't break before it starts.
Don't worry, I already auditioned Catherine. She did well. She backed
You can't audition me.
But you and Dala, I think you're a rebel, so I'm just going to throw you to the roof. I don't care. Catherine, don't worry on this. All right, now let's move on. 3LW, meaning Three Little Women, was an American girl group that enjoyed a number of modest into hits. Actually, I meant to say hits during the early 2000s. Its founding members were Adrian Bailon, Kaylee Williams, and Naturi Norton, who was later replaced by Jessica Benson in 2002. Even if your recollections of the R&B girl group are foggy, as soon as you hear the first guitar riff of their song, No More, Baby, I'ma Do Right, you might find yourself singing right along to familiar lyrics stored somewhere deep inside your brain. We used to be best friends. They talked about it.
Yeah, they talked about it in the song.
I wish I knew what they were saying at the
Naturi
beginning.
went on acting. She was in Power.
Yes, yes,
She
yes,
was
yes,
James and Patrick's wife. Andrian hosted
The Real.
The Real too.
And I remember that one of them, I've forgotten now, went on The Real and they were now settling, that time, it was, okay, I apologize. Okay, you know what, it was just
on
the
national
group was,
TV. Why not just?
I guess
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
closure. It's closure.
Yeah, and public. Yeah, for content purpose.
Public closure.
Yeah. Let's move on to the next one. The name of this group is called 702, named after the area code of their hometown in Las Vegas, Nevada. 702 was an American platinum-selling trio, originally a quartet. The group became a trio, which includes sisters Irish and Melisha Grinstead and lead singer Camilla Williams. The trio had a huge influence on the culture of R&B music with their sassy vocals and killer styles. If you're unfamiliar with 702, they had 90s music lovers singing the anti-side chick anthem, Where My Girls At, or in their feelings telling their spouse to get it together. The group then disbanded in 2006 and regrouped again in 2017. Tune, man. I think what really helped this group is because two were sisters already. They had the best friend. Even though say some kind of while ago, because sisters
they
were
will even fight and one will not want to take sides because
That's
they want
my
to take...
sister.
Yeah.
Interesting.
girls. Kardashians. Okay, yeah.
Wow.
Wow. It's okay. You forgot that they have one boy.
Roberts.
Because you're forgetting. I don't know.
China.
Hey,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. Is the Kardashian cause affecting Rob himself?
No answer for you. Don't ask yourself that question.
Amanda is Kylie Jenner's sister.
Actually, I don't know whether to say that she's a mentor or she's following the
I'm part of the family.
I don't get. All right, now, SWV, Sisters with Voices, were the epitome of hip-hop soul with hard-hitting beats and melodic vocals. With hits like Weak, I'm So Into You, You're the One, and the remake of Michael Jackson's Human Nature, titled Right Here, Human Nature. Taj, Coco, and Lily became one of the top-selling female groups of all time, with 25 million records sold worldwide. The group briefly disbanded after their fourth album, but not before leaving fans with more good music like Downtown, Always on My Mind, and Rain.
Amanda, what are you thinking about this song?
Me? Why do you want to do that?
Okay, let's just move on with Delhi Top 5. Wrapping up Delhi Top 5. Number 5, Destiny's Child. Yes, Destiny's Girls. Next Door was undeniable when they hit the scene. Every Destiny's Child fan could recite No, 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 and Bills, Bills, Bills by heart. The group, which was originally a quartet, released 2 albums before Michelle Williams joined Beyonce Knowles and Kelly Rowland in 2000 to become a trio after 2 members left the group. Destiny's Child set trends with their harmonious music and cutting-edge style. Since the group's official disbandment in 2006, they have reunited several times. Destiny's Child has sold more than 60 million records worldwide. Billboard also ranks the group as one of the best musical trios of all time. You can't but love the Destiny's Child. Beyonce, hey, let's go. Who be this 4th member of Destiny's Child?
Okay, so we're talking about how they were in 3 originally. Of course, there was Latoya Luckett
and
there.
And
one other person actually before Michelle came to join them, right?
Yeah, 2 left.
And we're actually talking about so many things because Amanda was asking the question like, okay, so who made Beyonce? Why was Beyonce like the lead singer and all that? And I said probably because the father was their manager.
That was actually what even caused drama with the 2 ladies leaving first, because there was that preferential treatment. Beyonce's father is managing the group, so therefore Beyonce will be take verse. Kelly Rowland is like a family friend, like a cousin. So take second verse. So Latoya and you just did it.
So Honey Pot will not set up this group and be taking first verse. Me, I'm not be doing woo behind you.
The group does cut at first start.
I'm not joining your group.
See,
are you kidding? You are joining this group by fire by force, and you're going to do.
We need a man who needs to balance it out.
You are going to be doing. It is after doing that I'm satisfied. I will not put you in front one day.
They will not be giving Kelly Rowland straight hair, so the hair will not fly. They will not give Beyonce like this.
I think they were very, very passionate. I don't know why life is like this, because nobody can have to, because a lot of people just became Beyonce's sweetheart automatically, and they just kept Michelle right there, and they now behave some sorts, because when you call them, it goes in that order: Beyonce, Kelly, and because Beyonce, Kelly is like almost like a because I will not even, he's more than a family friend and all that. So she's always like getting the best, and some people will not complain, like just give me everything. So if you dare complain, you're out of this group.
So Beyonce is Destiny's. So Beyonce is Destiny's Child.
I don't know what to say, but apparently it's all of them.
Oh my goodness, that was actually really nice. Going back
what happened with the Nigerian girl group? Yeah, there was Kush. Do we have another one?
I can't think of any.
I'll show you how the group actually.
Girl group.
Yes, it's true.
I'm sure that you are also there, watching TV. I'm like, this one,
she used to be Miss Ash.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Girls like fight.
Okay, but we do have to go. I'm not going to fight.
Amanda, did you enjoy the show?
I love this show.
Yeah.
Hell, Beyonce. All right, guys, you do have to go. It has been fun, actually, doing this Thursday with you guys, going back through memory lane, singing songs, and learning new things that I didn't know before. Anyways, we have to go. Amanda in building, King OJ in the building, and Honey Pot, and we're saying have a lovely, lovely afternoon.
The queen of waka music.